Hey everyone, today I am going to make apricot bread. Now this is from this cookbook called How It All Began. It's a very fun cookbook. And so the recipe that we're going to make is apricot bread. I've been wanting to make this recipe for a really long time and decided today that I was going to make it, and I thought I would bring you all along. Yay! Now this is a vegan recipe, but instead of using the egg replacer, I'm just going to use an egg because I ran out of flax the other day. So let's get started. So we're going to start with 2 cups of flour, and then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/4 teaspoon powdered ginger. So we're going to add all of that. Then we're going to mix it together with a whisk so that it's all nicely incorporated. Then we are going to add everything else, which is 1 cup of chopped up apricots. Now I have 2 kinds of apricots in here. One, I think it's called Turkish apricots, and then just a regular bag of apricots that I got at the store. And that's 1 cup of dried apricots, 1 egg, or egg replacer that will equal an egg, 2/3 cup sweetener. Now it doesn't specify if it's a liquid sweetener or a non-liquid sweetener, but I'm using 2/3 of a cup of organic sugar. Then 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 cup apricot or orange juice, and I'm using high pulp orange juice, 1 teaspoon vinegar. Now the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon vanilla, but I absolutely love vanilla, so in my recipes I always add 1 tablespoon. So the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon vanilla, but I'm using 1 tablespoon vanilla. And then 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. Now if you're allergic to nuts, you don't have to add these. And then the recipe says to mix all of this together until it's just mixed. So what that tells me is don't overmix it, otherwise it's probably not going to come out good. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Yay! I love it. So what just mixed tells me is when there's no powder left. It's not powdery from the flour. Make sure that you scrape the bottom very well to get all of that done. Okay, now we're going to put it in a greased or oiled pan. This is a loaf pan. I wonder if I'm using too small of a pan. It says it makes 1 loaf. Well, I'll see. Okay, so now we're going to bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 50 minutes, and then we're going to test with a knife to see if it's done. Yay! So it's in the oven, 350 degrees for 50 minutes. Okay, so I changed my mind. After I put it in, I realized, I'm like, you know, I think that's probably going to bubble out. So I took another loaf pan and took half of what was in here and put it in there. So I'm going to check it in about 25 minutes or so since I am only using one pan, I'm going to keep checking it until it's done. So 350 degrees for 25 minutes at first, and then I'm going to check it. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes, and I'm testing it to see. No, there's still a little bit left on it. Same with that one. Okay, so I'll put it in for about 5 more minutes. Yay! Okay, so I just tested it, and it is perfect. So the end time for these was actually 350 degrees for about 30 minutes if you're going to put it in 2 pans. If it's 1 pan, then I would recommend that you follow the recipe and do it for 50 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This smells absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to let it cool for a little bit, and I'm going to pop it out of the pan and cut it open, and I will show you guys what it looks like after I cut it open. Yay! This is such amazing bread. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay, look at how pretty it is. Yay! Oh, and it's so yummy. I think I'm going to just eat this with like fresh butter, which is so amazing. Hey, I can make a video on showing you guys how to make fresh butter. Yay! Okay, that's going to be the next video. Yay! So, I just made fresh butter, and now I'm going to enjoy some fresh butter on a piece of fresh apricot bread. Yay! Oh my gosh. That is so good. Yay! Well, I hope you have enjoyed seeing how I make this recipe from the cookbook that I showed you earlier. And I hope you have enjoyed seeing how to make butter. Yay! Have a great evening. Bye!